Sex. It plays a huge role in the lives of all humans across the globe. Because it is such an important topic, one would assume students would be receiving proper safe sex education and that curriculums would be consistent across our nation. This is incorrect. Not only does sex education greatly vary from state to state, but how and what are taught vary, which is not ideal at all. From a lack of general safe sex education to damaging abstinence-only and non-LGBTQ+ inclusive education, the American system has many flaws and needs to be rectified.
Hi, my name is Jordan. I am a junior at Leonardtown High School.
Hi, my name is Katya and I'm a junior at Leonardtown High School.
Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm a junior and I go to St. Mary's Riken.
Hi, I'm Mandy. I'm a sophomore at St. Mary's Riken High School.
My experience with public school health class is that the sexual education portion was very limited. It was about the last 2 days of school. We went over male, female reproductive, boom, no condom talk, nothing practical, just that's what it is, but nothing more than that.
I think that's a very dumb idea because teenagers are going to do it anyways. And if you don't educate them, they will turn to unsafe sex and possibly get pregnant. And sex education is a very important factor.
Michelle, what are these?
My sneakers?
But Michelle, what is this? It looks like the entire football team has been in these things. I mean,
I made them all wear socks.
socks? Michelle, socks don't protect my heart. You can still get foot fungus with socks.
I wish I could go back in time and make a commitment to be abstinent until marriage.
No one ever said being a teenager is easy.
You have to face a lot of important decisions.
But no decision is probably more important than the one you'll make about becoming sexually active. As a teenager, you're expected to wait until you're married before you become sexually active.
Until then, abstinence is the only option that's acceptable to your family, your school, and your community.
If you have sex outside of one permanent, monogamous, and monogamy does not mean one at a time. That means one partner who has only been with you. You have sex outside of that context and you will pay. Boys, if there's a girl throwing herself at you, if she's the one pressuring you for sex, if this is a girl that's dressing in that manner that's saying not only to you but the rest of the world, take me now, I got a little word of advice for you. Run from this girl, run! I did not say walk away slowly. I said run from her.
So these sexist messages are somehow okay to teach students?
She doesn't really back a lot of what she's saying with actual statistics or examples. She uses a lot of fear tactics. Was not a fan of her videos. I feel like they just weren't that great. They weren't very educational. She just used fear. And I'm a big fan of knowledge and knowing about sex. I think you should be educated about it.
Really didn't elaborate on why you shouldn't be having sex. She just said you shouldn't be having sex. And when talking to teenagers, I think it's important to justify yourself, because if you just tell them not to do something, they're just gonna do it anyway. So I think it was ineffective and it was kind of a waste of time, and I didn't feel like I knew more coming out the other end.
And if you thought Pam Stenzel was bad, listen to Shelley Donahue.
How many partners do we have before we get married on average in America? 6, yeah. So can you imagine what's gonna start to happen to the tape? It's gonna lose its bonding power.
Not only is this message damaging to all teens, but any child with an unfortunate past involving rape or sexual abuse, it's terrible.
She said, imagine you're a stick of gum, and when you engage in sex, that's like getting chewed. And then if you do that lots of times, you're going to become an old piece of gum. And who's going to want you after that? Well, that's terrible, but nobody should ever say that. But for me, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm that chewed up piece of gum.
No means yes, yes means able. No means yes means able. No means yes means able.
Gross, isn't it? consent, safe sex, protection, it should all be taught correctly. Abstinence-only education and incorrect ideas of consent are not the only glaring issue.
I think it's necessary because one of the problem, like the reason sex education is there is to make sure people are having safe sex, and one of the dangers of sex is, STDs and other such ailments. So if you say, oh, you're gay, so having sex with someone isn't gonna get you pregnant, then there's no danger. Like there still is, because AIDS exists and chlamydia and all that fun stuff exists. So why are we not educating everyone just the same?
It's very limited to the point it doesn't exist in public high schools because it's such a controversial topic. I believe that it should be. Health class should be a safe space for everyone to have no judgment, ask questions without having the teacher or other students giggle or laugh. It should be a completely safe environment, and I know it does not feel like that. And I feel badly for those who need that education and cannot receive it in public health.
I think it should, because no matter how you feel about someone or how you identify yourself, you are still a person and you will still be having sex with someone else, and safe sex is a very important thing to know about no matter how you're doing it.